Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
How are you guys feeling today?
Good.
Good, you guys look good. It's a beautiful day outside, and I want to welcome you to the final Pathways program graduation for FY22. So let's give it up. My name is Joy Gregory, and I have the pleasure and honor of being your host for today's program ceremony. And really, we're going to just ask you guys to sit back, relax, get comfortable, enjoy today's services, and celebrate all of the hard work that these men have put in for the last 9 weeks. So without any further ado, we'd like to bring in the men that we're celebrating today. Shane, all the way down. Shane, Don't they look good, y'all? How y'all feeling, man?
Great.
Y'all feeling good? All right. So we're going to go ahead and get the program started. I would like to bring up Christopher Beard. He is the Associate Director of Prevention Programs here at the Office of Neighborhood Safety Engagement. Chris?
Thank you, Joy. Well, you guys made it.
Yes, sir.
All of us are just so proud of you guys. You got to the top of the mountain, and I personally can't be more proud of you guys and all the hard work you've done from week 1 to week 9. We've had our ups and downs. You guys have struggled with little things here and there, but we came across the finish line together, and I think all of us just want to tell you how proud we are of each one of you. I used to come down during the day and look you guys in the eyes, and I could see in week 1 a lot of you guys were doubting about the effectiveness of this program and is it really going to make a difference in your lives? And over those 9 weeks I got to meet all of you and talk to you on an individual basis, and I just really can't even express the change that I've seen in you guys. It really makes us proud, and when we go back upstairs and we're doing all the hard work behind the scenes, it makes a big difference. And so I just want to continue to encourage you guys. So as I don't have a whole lot of time, and I just want to continue to move on. A couple of things I just want to say. First of all, I wanted to express my thanks personally to the leadership team at once. Executive Director Hunter, Chief of Staff Marcus Ellis, my right-hand woman, Joy and Taylor. There's no way that we could be there for you guys every day and provide the things that you need so that you, as you're climbing your mountain and crossing your rivers, remember we talked about that, climbing mountains and crossing rivers, everything we can to help keep you focused. So much of it is because of these gentlemen here and the leadership team behind us, giving us the confidence and the encouragement to be there for you guys. So I want to thank Mayor Bowser for her belief in this initiative. We're one of only a few cities across the country that are doing anything close like this for men in your situation. And I think she needs to be recognized for that. I also want to thank our vendors, Yemi, Dr. Juarez and Charlene with Community Wellness Ventures. You guys are doing some heavy lifting on the front lines, and I want to thank you for that. And as we get this show on the road, the only thing I just want to continue to say to you guys is remember this. As you're climbing your mountain, you did it. You climbed this mountain. You got through the 9 weeks and we're here. But just remember, the top of every mountain is the beginning of the next mountain. It never stops. Either you're getting better or you're getting worse. There is no staying the same. So I just want to encourage you guys. All of you have greatness inside of you. All of you do. You just have to believe it and reach down for it. I'll leave you with these last words of poetry. Poetry is very important to me. And I use it throughout my daily life to help motivate me. That the heights of great men reached and kept were not obtained by sudden flight, but they, while their companions slept, were toiling upwards through the night. So I want to encourage you to work hard. As you transition to your job, work hard. When you get into class, work hard. As you move about your daily lives with your family and everything, continue to work hard. We'll be there, right there with you, okay? So God bless you. So now I'm going to take this moment now to introduce our Executive Director, Executive Delano Hunter.
All right, good morning, everyone. How are you? All right, it's good to see some new faces. It's good to see some familiar faces. My name is Delano Hunter, and I have the pleasure of serving as the Interim Executive Director of the One's Office. And today, it's all about you. It's all about these young men here. We're here to celebrate you, but we're also here to let you know that if you've never felt this before, that your community loves you and your community believes in you, and we're here to make investments in you because we believe in your potential. If no one else has ever seen your potential in life outside of your immediate home, let's put that to rest. We are here because we love you, we respect you, but more importantly, we believe in your potential. And we didn't get here alone. There is an entire village of people that helped make today possible. I want to acknowledge some that couldn't be here, and we're going to hear from others that played an integral role in us being here today. First, Mayor Bowser, Mayor Muriel Bowser. Because of her unprecedented investment in this space, we've been able to do this work and do this at a level that others can't. It's an accomplishment to be at a 10th cohort. And you all are truly our ambassadors because we want to get to 20, we want to get to 30, we want to get to the point where this program is so successful that you all will come back and you'll continue to do what you're doing now to inspire others. So I want to thank Mayor Bowser. I want to thank folks that you've met, such as our City Administrator, Kevin Donahue, our Deputy Mayor, Chris Geldart. I want to thank the amazing Ones team. Let's give it up for Ones. Give it up for Ones. I'm the temporary guy. You know, for those of you who aren't familiar with this title, interim, that's kind of like, you know, when you're, when you catch that flat and you have like that donut, you know, in a car and you put that donut for like 50 miles until you can get the regular time. So I'm the donut, right? So I'm the donut. So I've appreciated my time here at Ones, and I continue to be inspired by the work. But you have a dedicated staff of just public servants that really personify what it means to be a public servant. And I am inspired by the work that they do, and I'm happy to be a part of this team. But we don't do that alone. We also work with excellent partners. I don't want to call them contractors. I don't want to call them vendors. Excellent partners. You know, Yay Me, Easy Street, Dr. Williams. That's right, and others. So happy that we all could be a part of this. And we also have champions on our DC Council. That's our legislative body. And of course, you're familiar with one. I think a couple of weeks ago you heard from Councilmember White. But we also have another council member that's been instrumental in us celebrating 10 cohorts. Again, it takes a village. It takes a village. It's not just we had good ideas. The mayor believed in it and endorsed it. The council believed in it and endorsed it. And we've had a great champion on the council. And that's none other than our Ward 6 council member. We're going to hear from him now. So let's give a warm applause to Councilmember Charles Allen.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
It is exciting to be here. Delano, if you're the donut, though, you got a couple other great tires on the car. So a big thanks to the entire Ones team who just keeps it all going. But you've done a pretty good job as a donut too, so thank you. I appreciate the opportunity to join you guys, actually. This is about you. This day is about you. It's about your family and your communities around you. But you may also be asking, who in the heck am I? So I'm here today kind of wearing 3 different hats. So first off, I'm the Ward 6 council member. So Ward 6, I represent the areas, the neighborhoods of Capitol Hill, Hill East, H Street, Noma, Mount Vernon Triangle, Southwest, parts of Navy Yard. It's one hat I wear. The second hat I wear is that I'm the chair of the council's Committee on Judiciary and Public Safety. So what that means is I've got to have oversight for the budget and for the operations of all our public safety agencies, and in particular, our Ones office. And I actually had the opportunity as chairing this to help stand up this office and be there from the very first Pathways cohort to you guys 10. And 10 is amazing. There were a lot of people that never thought we'd get past 1. So this is a huge milestone that you have been able to accomplish to be our 10th graduation. Now I'm not allowed to have favorite agencies, but maybe Ones is one of them. But it's really the people that make that up. Watching what they do, I don't know where they find the extra time in their day to do it, but I love it. But the third hat I'm wearing is I'm a father. I'm a district resident. I am somebody who cares and loves our city immensely, but I'm somebody who cares and loves each one of you guys. You're going to get to the point where you're probably going to roll your eyes by the time we're through the program here, but all of us are so proud of you. We are so impressed by you, and we know the potential that you have. Both what you have accomplished by just being in these seats today and by what we know you will accomplish moving forward. I'm also glad that I'm not late on the agenda, because you're going to hear a lot of the same themes throughout. But I hope that you come away from this, and I hope your family comes away from this hearing how much love there is and so much pride for you. I think as we celebrate our Pathways Ambassadors graduations, it's always an incredible event. First off, you guys look great. We love everybody. You're suited and booted, and everybody looks great and feels great. But it's also the way in which you are here representing your family, your communities and your neighborhoods, but you are representing your city right now. You're representing the district, and you're also representing the future of our city. The future. I don't know each one of your backgrounds. I don't. I don't know what led you to get to the point of making a decision to say, I will join this Pathways cohort. But I know you made a choice, and you made a decision. You believed in yourself enough to take that first step. And that tells me that you also loved yourself and you loved your community enough to take that first step. It's not easy. And as I've heard the first couple of speakers, we know that it comes with its challenges, but you have been able to take that step. And one of the things that I have been so impressed with and I'm proud of is where you go from here. You know, right now, each one of you, you're somebody's father, you're somebody's brother, you're somebody's son. There's a whole lot of people in your corner rooting for your success, even when sometimes it doesn't feel that way. They are there. We are there. And our job is to be more visible so that you feel that support and you feel that group of people rooting for your success. But I have seen success out of these Pathways programs, and as I have seen the graduates, I will never forget what it also can mean, the transformation. As I've talked with individuals that have gone through this and have come out, and the one that sticks with me every single time is, I think it was the first cohort, ended up getting a job with DC government. And I come up and I get a chance to see him a couple months later. And he's got one of those, your one staff probably has those little plastic IDs that on the hip. And he stretched that thing out about as far as it could go to show me that he had a government ID, had his picture and his name on it. But it wasn't just a piece of plastic. He said, for the first time, I know I'm able to provide for my daughter. I know she's got health insurance. She's gonna have a roof over her head. I know what I can do with this now. And the immense pride that was just emanating off of him is what every single one of you is showing us right now and continues to have the potential to do. So we are excited for you. Please know that in both the ups and the downs, and there will be both, you have all of us in your corner, all of us rooting for your success, all of us here to be a partner with you, to help, but also to be in awe and to be inspired by you. So I'm really grateful to be able to join you for this graduation. We are incredibly proud of you. To all the family and friends, thank you for your hard work too. It doesn't get acknowledged enough of the roles that you're playing as well to support all of you. So congrats everybody, and to our ones team, really a huge thank you to all the hard work that you guys do every time. So congrats everybody.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Councilmember Allen. Also wanted to acknowledge our parents. Let's give a hand for our parents that are in attendance, and loved ones and family members. And also, we have a few community stakeholders I wanted to acknowledge. Just Franklin Malone from the 100 Fathers. He's a pillar, been doing this work for a while. Thank you, Mr. Malone. And Mr. Ronald Bliss, DPR's roving leader's very own. I know he was instrumental in referring some of the young men to the program, so thank you, Mr. Bliss. And also DJ Gemini. I think I see DJ Gemini, so thank you so much for your work. So a few weeks ago, you all had an opportunity to meet the city administrator, Kevin Donahue. He isn't able to attend today, but he does have a very special video message that we're going to play at this time.
Good morning and congratulations. A few weeks ago, I had the opportunity to meet with you during your trip to the Wilson. For those that I did not have a chance to meet, I'm Kevin Donahue, City Administrator for Mayor Mural Bassett. It was a privilege to meet you and hear your ideas for improving and expanding the Captain's program. And today is an honor to congratulate you on your promotion to the Captain's program. What you've accomplished for yourself, your family, and your community is not easy. And this moment marks the next steps in your journey to continue your education, access to program, and additional career training, all with the goal of securing long-term sustainable employment. Gentlemen, that is the definition of growth, and as a city, we are very proud of it. But with growth comes responsibility. Responsibility to your family, friends, supporters, and most importantly, to yourself to succeed. Nothing great ever comes easy, no matter how challenging you may feel. This is your opportunity, and we are cheering you on. Thank you for allowing us to be part of that journey, and thank you for allowing me to share these thoughts and ideas. We can't wait to see what the future has in store for you. Congratulations, gentlemen.
All right, and now we have an opportunity to proceed to, I guess, one of the more popular elements of the program, and that's the ceremony, and that's the program video. We've captured great footage and video over the last few months of you men in action and in training. So without further ado, we're going to introduce this heralded video, and after this, you'll hear from Joy Gregory.
Designed to address the high rates of gun violence here in the city. One stands for the Office of Neighborhood Safety and Engagement. Our flagship program is called Pathways. That is a program that is dedicated to identifying individuals in the community, ages 20 to 35, that have been either victims of violence, possibly gun violence, or in some cases, perpetrators of gun violence.
The 9 weeks of Pathways and the way it was written in the movie was first behavior. Don't need to be upset anymore. We need to understand why this blessing comes from, right? Then it's courage, y'all. Build the courage of others individually, right? So that you feel like an ambassador, right? And then once you go through behavioral modification, you go to courage development, and it's kind of educational enrichment. Now, that's not necessarily a GED or high school diploma, but it's about understanding what education looks like. Then we get into work. Which is going to be fun. This isn't a job without a program. This isn't a workforce without a program. This is a people without a program. You whiteboard right for what you got. Oh, man.
for attending the Pathway program. I presented my professionally fresh workshop where today the men had a crash course on professional development in terms of attire, look, appearance, and how you should present yourself as the first thing people see when they engage with you.
This is how you love on the time. The collar is not creased right.
So it's exciting, something new, to a new beginning, new life. I mean, that's how it's around here now. You did a good job.
Yes,
So we gonna the original way. So now we sit around the bottom of the top sheet. Group members, the two people, you will be the ones that grab the power and you will stack it on top of this one.
It's always fun with this process because I know what it's like for me. When I was coming from the same background as many of them, they need to do something with your hand and actually see that you can actually do some of these things that you've seen in your neighborhood and your communities when it came to construction. Actually being able to be rewarded with a career, a job, apprenticeship, that's the end all goal. Like that's the icing on the cake for real, and I think we get those type of opportunities, the more we can start seeing some of these things in the city change. Man, this is a career right here. This is like home improvement. Get back to my community, the community that once was a part of the destruction. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to be, this program actually helps you be a part of the solution.
Over 200 men have been enrolled, and out of those men, there has been a significant percentage that have been promoted into the subsidized employment savings program. It speaks volumes to the work that not only one is doing, but the near and the past and how that has really impacted the resources and the services that we provide to these guys.
So programs like Pathways are of critical importance to help young men reach their full potential in being residents and citizens in the district.
These guys are going to put on these suits and go down to the Wilson Building, which is City Hall here in DC. And when they go there, they're going to feel fine. We're very similar ones about surrounding communities and support cities and ambassadors to several different folks from A to Z to get the assistance they need. And that's a part of the process. We want to be there to meet them and assist them right where they're at and, kind of understand that this is new for some folks. So let's give them the support they need to get through.
Today was our business pitch competition for Cohort 10, where we had about 13 men come up and present their businesses, things that they see in themselves, in their community, that they want to change, that they want to better. We were able to hear things from, community events that they wanted to do. So we got a whole bunch of amazing men coming up with some ideas to make their communities better and to help themselves.
We are currently at the radio station out in Suitland, Maryland, where the guys are recording their podcasts. But Cohort 2 had brought me over as one of those to ensure that the guys who have the need to go and see the great regional. So I'm stitching the program to make sure that they're not only compliant with supervision, but I can also be a support figure to one step. Supervision officers are seen as the bad guys. And I would like to break that stereotype, and I believe I'm breaking that stereotype since we started working with one arm.
Yeah, I'm feeling no great. I'm feeling no rules.
See ourselves in a very positive light. Usually when we see us, we're a victim or we're a perpetrator of crime. So when we work here to produce content with these men, their blood, sweat, and tears, their ideas, to be able to produce something special, original, and authentic. When they see themselves on the camera, the aha moment. That's me.
So much pride in it. Now I'm just happy to be able to make them put some strength in.
You know, they see themselves finally in a positive light. And it's transformative, I believe, and therapeutic. And starving for positive attention for a very long time. So that's the future of the Academy UC. Engage, give them what they want.
We got for this too.
It warms my heart to see the growth. I see to work with men such as Dr. G, who's our facilitator, or any of our staff here on the team, all the way up to our chief.
You really don't know all that goes with being in this program, and the men and the lives and the effort and the change until you're in it. And it's been nothing but a privilege to work with each and every one of you. I won't let myself get emotional today, but I'm super proud of each and every one of you. I know your story, and I know your story. So, enough of that. Now we're going to call up our speaker for today. But before I do, let me tell you a little bit about him. A curator of a bigger vision within is what he's known as. Mark Smith specializes in speaking from his personal experience of trials and tribulations in life. His desire to chronicle choices and share the journey of his life resonates with everyone at our core, personally and professionally. Smith served as the vice president of MACA, known as the Mid-Atlantic Career Counseling Association, and former RACIA, Reemployment Services and Eligibility Assessment, for the Department of Labor. In those previous roles, he used his gift of sharing words of perseverance. Sorry, this mic. I'm gonna try to learn from my deputy how to manage this. Perseverance that helped individuals push forward through adversity. Mark has received standing ovations when he spoke on topics such as growth, purpose, and legacy at venues all across the country. An alumnus of The Ohio State University, he has strong passion for mentoring and now resides with his wife right here in the DMV in Laurel, Maryland. Currently, he is an award-winning Strive, support training residents and valuable employees, trainer at the Urban Families in Baltimore, Maryland. His teachings and guidance have changed the lives of thousands of men and women, not only in Maryland, but nationwide. With his podcast, known as The Process, he outlines and breaks down situations we go through and offers insights on methods to weathering storms in life. Known for his clever of acronyms within his messages, Smith gives listeners a way to remember key points as we grow forward. Mark's vision statement, your why is greater than your situation, which is a part of your process, gives us a perspective we're always growing. So I say all of that to say, this man got a lot to say to y'all today. All right, so without any further ado, please give a warm welcome to our keynote speaker, Mr. Mark Smith.
Thank you, Joy. Make sure I don't mess up the mic as well. Before we get started, how about one strong applause for these men right here? I'm kind of used to moving around, so I feel like I'm treed right here, but that's all right. You know, one of the things that you heard from the very beginning is the central message, and that's a message of change. And one of the things, not only are we going to celebrate your graduation or your promotion today, I want to celebrate 3 more elements that you've accomplished. The first one is, let's talk about change. I have an adage that I say, change is hard at first, messy in the middle, but rewarding at the end. I want you to think about that. Change is hard at first. It's messy in the middle, but it's rewarding at the end. There were many, many days, I know each one of you thought about why you're doing this. What was the purpose in doing this? Not being able to see the next day, dealing with what you're dealing with today. That's the tough part. You also had individuals who were questioning, why are you doing this? You could be doing so many other different things at this time. What's the value in what you're doing, right? So you had to endure those from those individuals that were around you. You know, some people say it's your circle. I call that a cage. You want to make sure as you grow forward, you're isolating exactly who you're around. So it's been hard. It's hard at first. It was really messy, I'm sure, for most of you in the middle. Because again, as you're starting to see the transition of you, as I say, growing forward, you still were torn in between to see exactly if this is going to be a benefit for you. But you're starting to see a glimmer. You're starting to see an option. You're starting to see the light of what could be. You're starting to see who you are and starting to feel better about the choices that you make. And now we're here today. We're here today. The reward at the end. 9 weeks. Man, 9 weeks. And I'm sure it's probably some of your peers, individuals that you know that didn't make it 9 weeks with you, right? These were the individuals who, unfortunately, it wasn't the right time for them. But you persevered. So for that, I say again, that's another graduation tool. So I'll applaud you for that. At the very beginning, I heard Associate Director Beard use that word again, change. And it made me think about something else that I know is consistent with all of us, not just you, with all of us. And that's most people don't change till the pain of staying the same becomes greater than the pain of change. Most people don't change until the pain of staying the same is greater than the pain of change. So that means that each one of you, just like me, just like everybody else, we got sick and tired of being sick and tired of where we were and where things were going inside of our lives. And that day and that time was a time to where, again, you decided to do something about it. See, a great majority of individuals will never do anything about these types of things. So when I talk about you are promoted to another level, you are promoted to another level because you did something about your situation. You did something about the choices that you made. You did something to arrive to where you are today, which is, again, as I always say, growing forward. So again, I applaud you for that. I've used a lot of acronyms in a lot of my speeches and a lot of things that I write. So I'm going to give you one that I hope you will hold on to no matter where you do and where you go. A lot of people have a different definition of the word growth. Some say it's mentally, some people say it's physically, some people say it could even be body-wise, mass. But I want you to think about this word, and I want you to think about it in this context every time you go through something. When I say growth, I want you to remember gradual, reminder, obstacles will test hope. Let me repeat that again. Gradual, reminder, obstacles will test hope. That's growth. You have arrived to a certain level, a certain way of living, and a certain style of living that you've come through right now. There are going to be challenges that you're going to go through. There are going to be things that are going to be approached to you and things that will be there in your path going forward. But you have to remember, you're going to go through those obstacles. Those obstacles are going to test your faith, they're going to test your growth, they're going to test your perseverance. And that's okay. See, a lot of people don't take it as being okay. Because when you are going through those things, when you are growing, when you're having those challenges, guess what? Your mind is expanding. You are moving to levels to where you didn't think that you'd be. You are eventually getting to where you really want to go. So I am truly proud of you, and I hope you remember that as well. As a father, as a man, I could never be more proud of than what I see in front of me today. You know, the world thinks of us as individuals who can't be and or less than. But you continue to prove and set the bench and set the mark that that is not the case. That everything that you do and everything that you're working for is not only for you, it's for your family and it's for your next generation. You've set a standard. Cohort 10, you set a standard. A standard to live by. A standard that others are going to be measured by going forward. So you think about this. There can never be another Cohort 10. They can't. You're in history. You've embarked on something that nobody else can duplicate ever again. Ever again. So you definitely need to wear that badge and wear that badge with honor and make sure that you carry it in all you do. But you're also giving it back. You're giving it back to your community. You're giving it back to your family. You're giving it back to the individuals who you come across to know and let them see the success of the program. All right? I got one small topic again I want to address before I close with a short story. I want you to think about this. What is more important? The process of arriving or embracing what you go through for the process of arriving? The process of arriving or thinking about what you go through for the process of arriving? Because what you've gone through is amazing. The video that I just saw was amazing. The camaraderie that we just saw was amazing. The individuals that are working so hard and working so tough together is amazing. And again, you've proven everybody wrong for thinking some of the things that they may have thought. All right? I want to close with a story that hopefully you'll appreciate, but more importantly, you will really take advantage of. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to imagine that there's a bank that credits your account each morning for $86,400. It carries over no balance day to day. Every evening, it deletes whatever part of the balance you failed to use during the day. What would you do? You say, use it up? Oh, you can. You draw out every cent, right? You draw out every cent, of course. Of course you would. Of course you would. Now, each of us, we have such a bank. It's called time. Every morning, it credits you 86,400 seconds. Every single morning, it credits you 86,400 seconds. Every night, it writes it off as a loss. What you fail to invest in good purpose is gone. It carries over no balance. It allows no overdraft. Each day, it opens a new account for you. And each night, it burns the remaining amount away. To realize that the value of 1 year, ask a student who's failed 1 grade. To realize the value of 1 month, ask a mother who gave birth to a premature baby. To realize the value of 1 week, ask an editor of a weekly newspaper. To realize the value of 1 hour, ask the lovers who are waiting to meet. To realize the value of 1 minute, ask the persons who missed the train. To realize the value of 1 second, ask the person who just avoided an accident. To realize 1 millisecond, ask the person who won in the Olympics. I want you to treasure every moment, every second that you have, because your time is valuable. Your time means the most to everyone who loves you. God bless each one of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Smith. You guys, you know we talk about the value of time in class a lot, right? We let you know that that's really the most valuable thing you have, because it's the only thing that once you lose it, you can't what? Get it back. Can't get it back. You can get everything else back in life. You can get a new car, you can get a new house, new clothes, new shoes, a lot of things. But once you lose your time, you can't get it back. So that's why you really got to be careful with what you do when you have it. So thank you for reinforcing that message to our ambassadors today. At this time, we are now going to call up an actual ambassador. Each cohort, there's someone that is recognized that just stands out, demonstrated consistency and a lot of forethought and insight. So without any further ado, Mr. Samuel Paler, who is the ambassador.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous. Y'all look good though. Y'all look good. But my name's Samuel Paler. You know, for those who don't know me, and, I'm part of the Cohort 10 with the program, and I don't know, it just feels so like, I don't know, it's just sad it's coming to an end though. But I would like to say it's been a great journey, and I really don't want it to end. But we must move forward and continue to grow, you know, as men. And a lot of us really wasn't doing anything before we started this program. Coming here every day gave most of us something to do. Even though we get paid to come here, it's not about the money. It's more about the bonds and the connections we make, and also the information we receive. And every day coming here was a different and better experience. Each day got better and better and made us a part of something positive. And you know, after we leave here today, a lot of us, well, some of us might be, you know, frustrated, you know, lost, confused, even though we got jobs ahead of us. But being a part of COPE, being a part of Pathways, you know, it's a different type of vibe, different environment. They don't judge us. They let us come as we are, you know. They let us change at our own pace over time, you know. And the staff just, you know, A1, you know. Some of us could agree, some of us can't. You know, it's a different experience for some of us, but most of us enjoyed ourselves, I could say. Most of us learned from this program. A lot of things we could apply into everyday life. And, you know, I'm very emotional, for real. I'm not showing it, but, you know, it's hard to show. I don't think none of us want this to end. We actually were going to come back on Monday, like we still, like we still a part of the group. Yeah, but I mean, I recommend this for anybody who want to change. You know, anybody who's, you know, lived the lifestyle we live, where most of us come from. I think when you're ready for time to change, this is the program to come to. And yeah, it's been a great journey. I'm mad that it's ending. Yeah, but thank y'all for letting me share. Enjoy the rest of y'all evening.
Man, I tell you, boy, y'all really trying to make somebody break down with this mic today. But I will say that, Sam, what you spoke to did not fall on deaf ears. And Doc, AKA Mr. Majid, has spoken to me, and I'll be speaking to the executive leadership team about a transitional plan before you guys segue into your placement so that you have space available to come in to the building, access our services, computer lab, and some things during the day so that we keep you guys engaged while you're waiting for your employment to begin. Okay? So now you get to hear a little bit from the man that you keep seeing on the video and that's at class every day. Some phrases he used are 10 toes down. Men, come together, men, or let me get a golf clap. But on a serious note, our facilitator, the Honorable Dr. Waris Majid, is the, yes, that's his full title, is the CEO of Yay Me and the facilitator of the Pathways program at the One's office. I almost said the One's Academy. Goodness, it made it a whole school. And so I'd like to call him up to begin the process.
To the good men, the good men, the good men. Appreciate y'all. Y'all look good today. So I'm gonna be really brief. When I come up here, I like to start really with the charge, okay? So these men have invested themselves over these last 9 weeks. And that has been it's been big for them. We've been through a lot of things that y'all do not see. Y'all are seeing the beginning of the finished product of these men. But they go through a lot just to get the Pathways every day, and they go through even more when they leave. So for the mothers, the fathers, the aunts, the uncles, the women that they love, and the kid, even the children, the charge is for all of you all. They are going to need your support. They are going to go into jobs where they're used to making a certain amount of money. It's going to be a little bit less. They're used to having a little bit more time to do things that we thought were enjoyable, and now they have to go home and go to sleep so they can be at work. A lot of these guys have started businesses. We got about 13 of them, right? They're trying to start their businesses. They're trying to learn what it means to be a man, what it means to be a father, what it means to be a community person. It's a challenge. I'm telling you because I've been through it, right? And I can't get spiritual, but I have to tell you the truth. I believe that when we on this journey, Satan, the devil, right, he works through us as vessels sometimes, the people who love them the most, right? So when you feel that and you're ready to say, get out here, or you're not doing this, or whatever it is, I want you to catch yourself and remember what journey that these men are on right now. This is difficult. But our city is being punished right now. We losing a battle. We losing a battle. These are the warriors that's going to help us to get back in the game and win the battle. Right? So this is really, really important that you all understand that. This journey, at this point, you are the most important persons within this journey. You are the family. I really want to also just say that it's an entity that is connected to the One's office that we don't represent or give enough love to, and I just want to say that about C. Souza, and I know my brother Mark is going to agree with me on this. C. Souza does a lot. Brother Tony Lewis is not here right now, and my brother Tunde, I don't know where Tunde is. Brother Tunde, like what you all bring to this program, I kind of look back at all of the different promotions and I realize we really don't give you guys y'all kudos like we should. That's really big to have an entity like that and every other partner that's a part of this program, like every last partner. It's a lot that goes into this smoothie that help to create these men the way that they are. So I'm really proud of you all. Y'all know my big spiel lately has been about valuing ourselves, valuing our brothers, valuing our sisters, valuing our community, You all have value now. You understand what that means. You understand what your community means to you all. When y'all went and talked to the CA, not one of you went in there talking about what you wanted for yourself. It was all about your community and your brother. Like, that's big. So we appreciate y'all. Y'all might not have that circle up on Monday, but have that circle up with your own families now. Have that circle up with your daughters and your sons. Have that positive energy at the beginning of the day and the end of the day. And like the brother said, don't waste 1 second of your day. 10 toes?
10 toes.
3 eights?
3 eights.
Y'all use that second 8. It's important. We love y'all. Seriously. Look around. This is love, y'all. We love y'all. And failure is not an option. All right? So, Ms. Joy? Now or never. So if we could bring up our leadership team. As we're about to pass out the awards to the men. First, we want to bring up Brother Shane Baptiste.
Can I say something real quick? Can I say something real quick?
Straight out the mud, respect. Next we have Mr. Bryant, Barrick Bryant. One second.
Now or never, man.
If y'all knew what he put me through for these 9 weeks, that's why his head gray like that. Mr. Michael Brown.
Pathways.
Next, Mr. Marquise Bird. Also, Mr. Marquise Bird, every day, okay? So we start at 9 o'clock. Yeah, for him, 8:30, right? Every day this brother has been there, every day. Like, serious, come on, adults in the room. How many of us, every day? Yes, early. And he will remind you, oh, I beat you here today, hey, Doc. Yeah, you beat me here every day, brother. You did. But we had to give him the Consistency Award because he deserves that. Mr. Consistency right here.
Strive for greatness, man. Hey, Keith, can you put her in?
Next, Mr. K-Mob, be well. Next, Mr. Gause, Michael Gause. Next, Mr. Taquan Jennings. Next up, Mr. Johnson.
Say, man, thank each and every one of y'all, man. Like, this a big step for, man, all of us, man. Like this shit really mean a lot. Excuse my language, this really mean a lot to all of us, man. I want to thank each and every one of y'all, man, especially, man, like, those of y'all that knew me growing up and stuff. Like, this is big, man. Like, it is.
Mr. Johnson is going to be throwing his own community event next week in his community. Something that he wanted to do. It's big boy right there. Big boy stuff. I love it. I love it. Next, we got brother Donnell Johnson. Get it out the mud. Next up, brother Messiah, join him.
Y'all already know AT&T, all that. We going straight to the top, man.
It's one of the youngest guys in our cohort, y'all. We proud of him. Next up, we have Mr. Layton with the wave. Next up, Mr. Palmer, Jeremiah. Get it out the mud. Respectfully.
It's your baby. Respectfully.
Next is our keynote, Mr. Samuel Palin. Next up, we have Mr. Marcellus Queen. He has his own security with him, y'all. It's your day, Queen. It's your day.
I just want to say big respect. You know, y'all put a nigga on a different game plan. So it's time to win. You hear me?
Next up, we have my good man, brother Jamal Scott. Next we have Brother Darius Schuler. Next, Mr. Devon Schuler. Brother Leandre Smith. So in each one of these cohorts, we have an ambassador that we give an award called an Outstanding Ambassador Award. This is usually an ambassador who just really stands out for a lot of different reasons. This brother, every day, he brought a lot of energy. A lot of these men, you all don't know, is on weekends and other things. My partner, PT, he does a lot with these guys after hours.
I just want to say, man, it's been a major journey for me. They trying to get me to say something I ain't gonna say, man. But man, it's new beginnings for me, and man, I look forward to seeing y'all after the cohort.
Brother, next up, Brother Tico.
Gotta say something on this jump. Like we always saying, circle up, relentless, baby.
Next up, Mr. Antonio Ward. We also have the third award that we give out for Pathways is called the Integrity Award. And anyone who knows me or knows what we do, this is like really big for us. And to get this award means that you really understand what that word embodies. And this gentleman, even though I call him kind of like a silent type of individual, but very consistent, right? He could have gotten any of these other awards, absolutely, but he really deserves this. So our Integrity Award goes to my good man, Brother Roger Williams.
It look right. I don't be saying too much, but like, all I gotta say, now or never.
I ain't know he even spoke. To wrap it up, I just want to say one thing. This is really real. I understand that y'all know that Pathways is really serious, right? In Pathways, this is the first time, I mean, we started off with 24, we graduate in 23. Like, where has that ever happened, right? But I just want to say, just really briefly, you know, one of the brothers that's with us in the back, Brother Tyree, right? Tyree, can you come up? So as everybody understands, in our city, we dealing with a lot, you know, and gun violence is one of those things that we deal with. But a couple of weeks ago, after Father's Day, one of the path makers basically brought in a video, and it was of my good brother right here, and he's laying in a hospital bed, right? Not understanding what's going on really. I'm sure he had a lot of doubts, but it was important that he was a part of something that we do every morning called our Circle Up. When we say positive vibes, and then we go out and on a positive word. And for this brother to just, all the things that he's going through, for him to even think I still want to be a part of something that I feel like is going to be transforming to myself and my family. That just let us know, like, these are the things that remind us, this is not a game. Man, we love you, brother. We gonna be there with you, no matter what. I know things get crazy sometimes, and you know, it's really hard to think about the 200 or so men that come through Pathways, but each and every last one of y'all have an impact on all of us. But this brother here, to see that video, like, this is why we doing what we doing, y'all. You know? I ain't trying to cry. You know? Man, we love you, man. We love all of y'all. But the truth is this: we have to do better. We have to. And we gotta take care of everybody in our community. This is our community, y'all. So Tyree, listen, whatever you need, you gotta let us know. You see these brothers over here, these sisters over here? They are for you. We have conversations for you and every last one of y'all. So I just wanted you to be up here so y'all understand this community is gonna be as strong as we treat everybody in our community. All right? Our community, our responsibility. Our community, our responsibility. All right? So I just wanted to bring them up and let you know, brother, your space and Pathways is here. You get yourself better. We love you. And this is for you. This is for y'all. So thank y'all for letting me be a part of this experience. Thank y'all for the Yay Me team. I love all y'all. I'm sorry, I had to, one last thing, Tyreek. We got 3 business pitch competition winners. If you was in there, I know you'd have been number 1, but so you know, we're gonna let you pass it out to these brothers. 3rd place was Mr. Marquise Bird. He clean cars, y'all. He clean these cars. He gonna pull up on you too, right? Second place, this is real big, because second place, first of all, this brother is a known rapper in our community. And he came in, and every day he would, man, my name's Faye. By week 4, he was Mr. Bryant, right? I appreciate that. But our second place winner was Brother Barry Bryant. He did great. He did great. And first place was Mr. Marcellus Quinn. We thank y'all again. Diamond Cohort, Cohort 10.
Man, just give it one more round of applause for everybody, please. Executive leadership, thank you guys. You can have a seat. How y'all feeling, man? Y'all feeling great? So I have one thing that I skipped over with my excitement to get to your part, which is the partner appreciation. And as you heard Dr. Majid and also I think Director Hunter say, a few thanks, but I want to make sure we formally go through and thank everybody that makes this happen, because it is a significant collaborative effort. We have several partners in support, so of course we'll start with thanking the Honorable Mayor Muriel Bowser for funding and creating the vision to allow us to have this program. The City Council of the District of Columbia and all of the council members, and again, Councilmember Allen, thank you. The Office of the City Administrator, who you saw the video of earlier, that is Mr. Donahue. CSOSA, Cohort Services Offender Supervision Agency. We have here Brother Tunde. I saw him earlier, he's moving around. Thank you very much, Tunde, and also Mr. Tony Lewis, who could not be with us today. The Department of Employment Services, Dr. Unique Morris Hughes is the director, and Deputy Director Charles Jones oversees the programs that support us. The Department of Insurance, Security, and Banking, known as DSBE, that help us with establishing financial institutions, which is important for the men in the cohort. The Office of the State Superintendent for Education, known as OSSE, that allow us to do appropriate testing and connect them in with appropriate education credentials as they move forward. And then all of our vendors, we saw Me, which is Dr. Majid, Travis, Dr. Lavelle in the back, Brother Victor, the Victor Battle in the back. Community Wellness Ventures, Dr. Charlene Haling-Williams and her team, Dr. Mark Bolden, who's a part of that as well, and I think Brother Neil McDonald is in the audience. Congress Heights Community Training and Development, I believe Troy is here. Yep, there he is. Creative Solutions for Youth, Easy Street, DJ Gemini, thank you so much. Manpower DC, you saw the video with the Architectural Coding and Technology. Bank on DC, Jackie Food for the Soul, Choice Research Associates, King David Productions that produced that wonderful video in the back also there with his recordings, You Broadcast Media, and anyone else that I may have left out and named. Please know that your presence is felt and your support is very much needed. So again, there's several partners and vendors that make what happened possible. So that really is it. To make it longer. It's so true, guys. But you know, I want you to know that this may feel like it's the end, but it's really the beginning. It's really the beginning. It's the beginning of something new. It's the beginning of change. And it may feel nervous, it may feel scary, it may feel apprehensive because we've gotten comfortable, right? But we know in order to grow, we have to be uncomfortable because we stay where we're comfortable. So it's important sometimes to feel uncomfortable so we can push ourselves for change. But we're gonna be there with you. So I'm gonna have Brother Delonte Wood, who is a Pathways champion, now come up. Somebody get the baby. Something wrong with the baby. She is not happy. That's right. All right, Brother Delonte Wood, give him a hand clap. He's a Pathways champion. Thank you.
I had to give me a tissue. Good afternoon, y'all. I know these past 6 weeks been real hard. You know, the fact that everybody here right now today, 23 out of 24, that's just proof that y'all resilient. Y'all got good things to look forward. So we can get another clap for y'all. I'm standing in front of y'all today with a challenge. I'm challenging y'all to take what y'all learned from this experience and make yourself a better person. Y'all gotta make y'all communities better communities. Make your family, your household, a better place to live for you, your kids, and other people, you know. I'm challenging y'all to embrace that uncomfortable feeling y'all get when y'all put these suits on, you dress professionally, or you gotta come up here and speak in front of a crowd. You might walk in a prestigious environment. You gotta embrace that. That's growth. Embrace it. Growth never smooth. It's never a smooth transition. Y'all will be tested. People gonna doubt y'all. People gonna look down on y'all. Like, some people gonna try to stop y'all growth. It might be physically, it might be mentally, but y'all gotta stand on them 10 toes Doc be talking about. You got an entire family of people right here that's gonna walk with y'all through life. All y'all gotta do is walk. Y'all gotta keep walking. If somebody on your team stray away from y'all path, or somebody decide they don't wanna walk no more, y'all still gotta walk. And I see a different walk in all y'all from day one, from y'all first came into one's office. Like, y'all more confident. Like, y'all believe in y'allself more. Y'all motivated. So y'all can't lose those feelings. Y'all gotta let those feelings take y'all to places y'all never been before. Like, I never thought I'd be up here working with the ones, or giving a speech, or just experiencing the things I experienced in the past year. A year ago, I was sitting where y'all sitting at, looking up at somebody giving me a speech. You know what I'm saying? It's a process. I trusted the process. Y'all gotta trust that process. This is y'all time, it's y'all turn. Like, you have to work harder than y'all gonna be rewarded for. So y'all can get rewarded for harder than you work. You hear me? I'm proud of y'all, man. I believe in y'all. I had to give me a tissue. I'm right here with y'all. If y'all need me, I ain't just saying that because it sounds good. Let's make our communities better communities. Let's make our peers better people. Let's leave something for our kids that they can hold in their hands, that they can see with their eyes. I love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all.
Who knew it was going to be such an emotional field day today, man? I tell you. One last thing. I would be remiss if I did not thank the Pathway staff. Pathway staff, can y'all stand up? We got two in the back, the cool crew, Mr. Sheffield and Mr. Stevenson, Mr. Justice, they in the back. But on a serious note, y'all, as they say, respectfully, this group of individuals, you know, they may not have known when they first came what they was signing up for, right? But they ours now, so we keeping them. But I'm talking about late night calls, weekend text messages, I mean, around the clock, anything you can think of, y'all put us to the test. Really. But on a serious note, you help us grow. You help us learn patience. You help us learn understanding. You allow us to see a different perspective. And you challenge us to be better. So thank you, men, for pushing us. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of talking, so this is it. We are now happy to say congratulations to Pathways Cohort 10. Y'all can stand up. And we're gonna transition to the reception hall across the hallway. Thank you everyone for coming out today.
Yours.